Good morning, children. Hope you and your family are safe and sound at home. So far, we have discussed how to change declarative and imperative sentences from active to passive voice. In today's English online video class, we are going to learn how to change an interrogative sentence from active to passive voice. What is an interrogative sentence? Interrogative sentence means it asks you questions. There are two types of interrogative sentence. One is yes or no questions and another one is WH questions. Yes or no questions begin with auxiliary verbs. WH questions begin with question words. What are auxiliary verbs? Is, was, do, does, have, etc. or some example for auxiliary verbs. What are question words? What are question words? What, why, where, how, when, who, which. These are some examples for double H questions. Okay, now we are going to learn how to change the questions begin with auxiliary verbs from active to passive voice. First, look at this example. Did he write a letter? This is an active form. Did is a verb, a letter is object, he is the subject. Okay, so did refers to simple past tense. How do we change simple past tense into passive voice? What is the verb form for simple past tense to change from active to passive? Was or were plus past participle. So how can we change this interrogative sentence into passive voice? What is the subject? A letter. A letter is a singular, so we have to use was. We have to begin with was. Was a letter. What is the past participle for right? Written. Was a letter written by. How do you change this he subject into object? Him. Was a letter written by him. Clear? Look at the second example. Is he watching us? Is he watching us? Us is object. He is subject. Is watching is a verb. Is watching refers to present continuous tense. What is the verb form to change present continuous into passive form? Is, are plus being plus past participle. So how can we change this interrogative sentence into passive form? Is he watching us? Is he watching us? Us is plural form, so we have to use the verb are. Are, what is the subjective pronoun for us? We. Are we being watched by, what is the objective form for he? Him. Are we being watched by him? Clear, children? One more example. Do you love him? Do you love him? Do plus love is a verb, you is subject, him is object. Okay, so do refers to simple present tense. What is the passive form for simple present tense? Is, or, am plus past participle. So how can we begin this interrogative sentence? Him is a singular, third person singular, so we have to use is. We have to begin this interrogative sentence with is. Him has to change into he. What is the past participle for love? Loved is he loved by you. Is it clear? Now we are going to learn how to change the questions begin with the WH question words from active to passive. Look at the first example. Who will accept this? This is in active form. Will accept is a verb. This is the object. How can we write this in passive form? Who has to change into by whom. By whom will accept. Will accept is a simple future tense. What is the verb form for simple future in passive form? Will plus be plus past participle. Okay, already you know this, right? So what is the verb passive form for simple future? Will plus be plus past participle. So how can we write this? Who has to change into by whom, will, then bring the object. Okay, object is this, then be. What is the past participle for accept? Accepted. Clear, children? By whom will this be accepted? First you have to find out the tense form in the given active voice. Okay, then you have to find out what is the verb form used in passive. Passivல எந்த verb form யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம் அந்த டென்ஸுக்கான verb form find out பண்ணி வச்சுக்கோங்க. Then it will be easier for you to change into passive. Clear? Look at the second one. Who has arranged this meeting? As arranged is a verb. This meeting is object. As arranged is present perfect tense. So what is the verb form, passive form for present perfect? Has or have plus been plus past participle. Then how can we change this? By who has to change into by whom. This meeting is singular, so which one you have to prefer, has or have? You have to prefer has. By whom, as, then bring the object this meeting, then write been. What is the past participle? Already it is in the past participle form, arranged. Okay, by whom has this meeting been arranged? Clear? Next, look at this third example. When did you write the letter? When did you write the letter? Did write is a verb, you subject, the letter is the object. Did write is the, it refers to simple past tense. Did refers to simple past tense. So find out the verb passive form for simple past tense. What is the verb form? What is the passive form for simple past tense? Yes, right. Was or were plus past participle. Here, what is the subject? What is the object? The letter. The letter is singular. So, which verb you have to prefer? Was or were? Right. You have to prefer was. So, write the question word first. When. Then write the helping verb was. Then bring the object, the letter. Then change the verb into main verb into past participle. What is the past participle for write? Written. Then add the preposition by. Then bring the subject into object. What is the objective form for you? You. When was the letter written by you? I hope you are all understood. I will give you some more sentences. You have to change those sentences from active to passive voice. Okay, and you have to submit it in GCR without fail. Okay, children, be safe, stay home. Thank you. We will meet in the next class.